Now proceed with our case 3. So for case 3, that's integral of tangent to the mu secant to the nu du, which is the same as case 2, cotangent to the mu cosecant to the nu du. Ang difference lang, in this case, your m must be odd and here is any number. Kanina, sa case 2, or dun sa nakaraang discussion, so case 2, kapag ka ang n mo ay even. So, dito, pwedeng maging case 2 rin to, provided that n is even. So, dito, dapat m is an odd exponent. So, dapat add ang exponent. So, magpo-focus tayo ngayon kay m. Kanina, nag-focus tayo kay n, na dapat even. So, this time, ang focus natin ay kay m, which is, or must be an odd exponent. So, gagamitin nating substitution, tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta minus 1, or cotangent squared theta is equal to cosecant squared theta minus 1. So, let us try to solve this. So, I have here tangent to the 5, 6x, secant to the 7, 6x dx. So, as you can see, ang exponent ng m ko ay odd exponent. So, since odd siya, so this will be case 3. So, anong gagawin natin dito? So, again, gayahin muna natin to para hindi tayo malito kasi meron tayong angle na hindi u. So, gawin natin u is equal to 6x na ang derivative ay 6 dx. So, para lang maging katulad nito. So, para pag dinil natin with yung ating angle ay hindi masyadong complicated. So, gawin natin mas simpler. So, I have here u is 6x, ang du ay 6 dx. So, magpo-provide ako ng 6, magpo-provide ako ng 1 over 6. So, your given now becomes 1 over 6 integral of tangent to the 5 of u secant to the 7u du. So, that will be our given. So, anong gagawin natin? Ang step natin dito, so since naging case 3 na siya, ang attack natin, we are to get one function from each. So, ibig sabihin, pag kumuha ako ng isa kay tangent, magiging tangent to the 4th. Pag kumuha ako ng isa kay secant, magiging secant to the 6th. So, let's try that. So, that's tangent to the 4th u, secant to the 6th u, secant u, tangent u, du. So, yung kinuha nating tigisa, this is actually the derivative u. So, yan ang ating gagawing preferred differential na ang derivative na ang function na may derivative nito ay secant. So, dapat ang ine-expect nating differential dyan ay secant of u, whose derivative v is secant u, tangent u, du. So, ibig sabihin, dapat lahat ng nandito ay naka-express into secant function. So, papalitan ko yung tangent ng secant. So, paano natin siya papalitan? That's 1 over 6 integral of tangent square u squared secant to the 6 secant u tangent u du. So, since tangent squared squared is tangent to the 4th. So, replacing tangent squared, that's secant square u minus 1 squared, secant to the 6th u, I forgot to put the u here, secant u, tangent u, du. So, since v is secant u, and derivative of v is secant u, tangent u, this is dv, this is v to the 6th, this is v to the 2nd. So, magiging 1 over 6 integral of v squared minus 1 squared times v to the 6 dv. So, all I need to do is to expand and then distribute this v to the 6 in each of the term inside this parenthesis. So, magiging 1 over 6, that's v to the 4th, minus v squared plus 1, v to the 6 dv. 1 over 6 integral of v to the 10 dv, that's v to the 4th times v to the 6 is v to the 10. Minus 1/3 because 1 over 6 times 2 is 1/3. Integral of v to the 8 dv. So that's v squared and v to the 6 is v to the 8 plus 1 over 6 integral of v to the 6 dv. So now it's ready for integration using general power formula. That's 1 over 6 v to the 11 over 11 minus 1/3 v to the 9 over 9 plus 1 over 6 v to the 7 over 7 plus c. So, magiging 1 over 66 v to 11 minus 1 over 27 v to the 9 plus 1 over 42 v to the 7 plus c. But what is v? So, ang v natin is secant u and u is 6x. Papalitan lang natin siya ng secant 6 of x. So, palitan lang natin siya. So, 1 over 66 secant 6x raised to 11 minus 1 over 27 secant 6x raised to 9 plus 1 over 42 secant 6x raised to 7 plus c. So, that will be our answer. So, let's have another example. So, what if I have here cotangent to the 7 cosecant raised to 5/3 dx. So, remember, ang main focus natin dito sa case 3, dapat ang exponent ng cotangent or ng tangent mo ay odd. Since 7 is an odd exponent, so this will fall under case 3. So, since case 3 siya, ang gagawin lang natin, we have to extract or we have to factor out one function from each of the given. So, magiging integral of cotangent to the 6x. So, subtracting 1 from 7, that's cotangent to the 6. And then cosecant x dx raised to 2/3. So, because I need to extract one function from cosecant to the 5/3. So, magkakaroon ako dito ng cosecant x multiplied by cotangent of x. So, this is what I have taken from our original given. So, to check, cotangent to the 6 times cotangent x here is cotangent to the 7. Cosecant to the 2/3 times cosecant of x is cosecant raised to 5/3. So, this now gives you cotangent to the 6x, cosecant raised to 2/3 of x, cosecant of x, cotangent of x, dx. So, again now, yung aking kinuha will serve as our differential u. So, again, ang merong derivative nito ay cosecant. So, non-cosecant function must be transformed into cosecant function. But cotangent to the 6 can be written as cotangent cube of x raised to the second power, cosecant 2/3 x, cosecant x, cotangent x, dx. So, what will we do now is, this can also be cotangent squared cube. So, because multiplication is commutative. So, again, cotangent cube to the second is equal to cotangent squared raised to the third power. So, kasi ita-transform natin yung cotangent squared x into cosecant squared x minus 1. So, replacing that with cosecant square x minus 1 cube, cosecant raised to 2/3 of x, cosecant of x, cotangent of x dx. So, let u be equal to cosecant of x. Derivative u is negative cosecant of x, cotangent of x dx. So, this will be our prepared differential only if I'm going to provide negative here and then compensate with negative outside. So, this is negative integral of u squared minus 1 cube, u squared minus 1 cube, u raised to 2/3 du. So, I need to expand this using a minus b to the third is equal to a cubed minus 3 a squared b plus 3 ab squared minus b cubed. So, what I need to do is to expand this. So, this is negative integral of the quantity u squared raised to the third because this must be a cube of the first. So, pag ikinube ko si u to the second power, that gives you u squared to the third power is u to the 6 minus thrice the product of the square of u squared and the second term plus thrice the product of u squared and the square of 1 minus cube of the second term. That is being multiplied by u to 2/3 du. So, again, in-apply lang natin tong rule na ito. So, 3a squared b plus 3ab squared minus b cubed. So, this is now negative integral of u to the 6 minus 3 u to the 4th plus 3u squared minus 1 u to 2/3 du. By evaluating u to the second is u to the 4th times 1 u squared times 1 squared is still u squared. 1 cubed is 1. So this is negative integral of u raised to 6 plus 2 thirds is 20 thirds du. You need to distribute. Plus 3 integral of u. This is 12 plus 2 is 14 thirds du. Minus 3 integral of u raised to 6 plus 2 is 8 thirds du. Minus integral of u raised to 2 thirds du. So, this should be plus. Because you need to distribute this negative in each of the term inside that parenthesis. So this is minus plus minus plus because this is plus minus plus minus being multiplied by a negative. And then again, 6 plus 2 thirds is 20 thirds. 4 plus 2 thirds is 14 thirds. 2 plus 2 thirds is 8 thirds. And then u to the 2 thirds. So, applying the general power formula. So, that's negative u raised to 20 thirds plus 3. Plus 1, I mean. So, that's 23 over 3 over 23 over 3. Plus 3 u to the 17 over 3 over 17 over 3. Minus 3 u to the 11 over 3 over 11 over 3 plus u to the 5 over 3 over 5 over 3 plus c. So, multiplying by the reciprocal of the denominator, so that's 3 over 23 u to the 23 over 3 plus 9 over 17. So, that is 3 times the reciprocal of 17 thirds. So, that's 3 times 3 over 17. So, that's why it's 9 over 17. So, similarly, that's 3 times 3 over 11 u to the 11 thirds, I forgot, u to the 17 thirds, plus 3 fifths u to the 5 thirds, plus c. So again, multiplying this by the reciprocal of your denominator. So that's negative 3 over 23. U is cosecant of x. So that's cosecant of x raised to 23 over 3. Plus 9 over 17 cosecant of x raised to 17 over 3. Minus 9 over 11 cosecant of x raised to 11 over 3. Plus 3 over 5 cosecant of x raised to 5 thirds plus c. So that will be our final answer.